How do you measure a student's learning and their capability to learn? For decades, grades have been the primary form of reflecting students' learning mastery, and yet ironically enough, no one thinks grades are able to communicate learning with any sort of accuracy or consistency. Teachers feel compelled to grade students' work with a biased opinion on what they believe a letter or percentage students deserve, and give both the students and parents a measure of skill. Teachers feel forced to report grades, students are trapped earning them, and parents understand what good and bad grades mean and judge accordingly. Somewhere along the line, though, all parties have lost sight of what grades are supposed to represent: the mastery of performance. The negative effect of grades on students is substantial, and a better, more accurate way to reflect students' skills and growth is needed in order immediately. The American grading system is set up in rankings from A to F, with A representing outstanding, distinction, and excellence, and F representing complete failure. Letter grades introduce an extreme amount of unwanted competition among students. Who's going to be on the A honor roll? Who's going to be a valedictorian? Alternatively, professors who give mostly A grades undermine and compromise the system. One of the serious problems with grading is the comparison between schools and classes. One teacher's A might not represent the same level of knowledge or proficiency that another teacher's A represents. Grades change the fundamental relationships schools and universities work so hard to build with their students: a relationship of trust, support, encouragement, and recognition. According to Alfie Kohn in his article, The Case Against Grades, grades tend to diminish students' interest in whatever they're learning, as well as reducing the quality of students' thinking. When faced with great stress and competition, a student is more likely to just want to study for the things they'll need to know, and is not actually embracing and enjoying the learning process. Chris Crouch claims in his article, Grades Do More Harm Than Good, that teachers own a part of this cycle as well. Teachers are so worried about passing their students and making sure they get the required information they need in an allotted amount of time that they too sometimes lack the ability to create themselves and inspire the student. Instead of ranking the students on a scale of from 1 to 10, A to F, why not rate their competence with a pass or fail system? Ultimately, they know it or they don't. A pass or fail grading system is one in which the student receives either a passing grade or a failing grade, rather than a more accurate ranking of success. Any student that does work above failing level, defined by either the school or the instructor, will pass the class. This type of grading system has been shown to have several advantages. In Matthew Scan's article, Letter Grade Achievement in Pass-Fail Courses, most students utilize the pass-fail option in core curriculum. It's later revealed that with taking certain classes, pass-fail, the students generally felt safer trying new classes and were more willing to take academic risk. In contrast, some students will avoid classes that they may not excel in because they are afraid that a bad grade will negatively affect their grade point average. A pass-fail system allows them to pursue study in courses of personal importance or interest by spending less time in other courses. A group of third and fourth year medical students, accompanied by Dr. Bonnie M. Miller, examined a clinical case in which the issue of letter grades versus pass or fail was brought up while in medical school. Dr. Miller explains that a pass-fail grade indicates that a student has achieved an expected level of competence, information that is critically important if medical education is to fulfill its obligation to the public. She goes on to say that pass-fail system encourages collaboration and teamwork, since no one is disadvantaged by another's success, and mutual benefit can result from sharing. There is more group cohesion with the pass-fail option, and less stress and competition between the students. The pass-fail option is offered in many universities and is even offered here at UTPB. The option has seen great success in both universities and professional schools. In a recent study entitled The Benefits of Pass-Fail Grading on Stress, Mood, and Group Cohesion in Medical Students, a group of doctors tested a group of incoming medical students at the Mayo Medical School, and measured the effect of a pass-fail grading system on stress, mood, group cohesion, and test anxiety. The students went through the system twice, at the end of their first year and then again at the end of their second year. The end results provided evidence supporting the benefits of a pass-fail grading system on psychological well-being, including decreased stress, improved mood, and increased group cohesiveness in medical school students. The education system exists to stimulate students' interest, inspire them, or help them develop a deeper perspective on life. In life, you pass or fail. No median exists when people try to overcome challenges. We win or lose. In order to prepare children for adult life, we must give them the facts of life. You must become successful or become an average Joe. If you aspire for more, then pass. If you do not, then fail. Like Yoda said, do or do not. There is no try.